China has recently produced a trackless train that can be suspended in the air and run on the road. And when this type of train was exported overseas, the local residents called it incredible. So how did China make this trackless train? In this video, let us take a closer look. China has now become a globally recognized technological powerhouse. Its domestic enterprises have even built a new type of stupefying train, which is said to be able to run without tracks. One of them even hangs in the air while driving, as if running in the sky. This directly frightened foreign netizens, and they all said that it was incredible. And this new type of train will effectively relieve the pressure on urban traffic. The full name of this trackless train is very long, called Intelligent Rail Express System, developed by CRRC Zhuzhou. As the world's first trackless train, it has completely independent intellectual property rights and its technical level is at the leading level in the world. According to reports, the car can reach a top speed of 70 km per hour, and it uses traction brake coordination technology. The power of the train is based on permanent magnet drive, and can be jointly driven through distributed power cooperative control technology. In terms of passenger capacity, the trackless train adopts a parallel design of multiple carriages, which can carry 300 to 500 passengers at a time. In terms of cost, if the passenger capacity is used as a reference basis, the construction and operation cost of the same passenger capacity is only about 25% of that of the subway. In terms of practicality, the speed of trackless trains is higher than that of traditional buses. It adopts a multi-axis steering system and a double-head design at the same time, which can flexibly realize complex operations such as turning, U-turning, and lane changing. In terms of energy, the car is powered by all-electric power, and it can travel 25 kilometers on a 10 minutes charge, which means that it only needs to install charging piles at both ends of a bus line to ensure its normal operation and maintenance. The above advantages make this trolley bus. As soon as it came out, it was dubbed the world's first reputation. Not only there have been many cities in the country to order, even the United States and Japan and other advanced public transportation systems have a strong interest in it. However, compared with the general bus size of 10 to 12 meters, the trackless train is more than twice as long as the 30 meters long body. Can its safety be guaranteed? Of course, the experts have already thought of this point. The multi-axis steering system and double heads were adopted in the design, which not only controls the turning radius within 15 meters, which is comparable to that of ordinary buses, but is even smaller than the width of the bus passage. And with the blessing of two-way driving, turning around is naturally not a problem. As for the safety issues that everyone is worried about, the trackless train combines technologies such as image recognition, image dynamic stitching, and sensor fusion. If the train deviates from the track or recognizes that an external object has invaded the vehicle boundary, it will immediately block the power and perform emergency braking to avoid accidents. Moreover, the trackless train adopts the most advanced vehicle network technology in the world. As a result, it can be effectively controlled and monitored in real time. The train itself is also equipped with artificial intelligence technology. The safety driver cooperates with high-precision positioning and automatic assisted driving to further ensure the stable operation of the road. Of course, at the same time, the passenger experience is also very important. With this in mind, the trackless train also uses a low-floor structure. The height of the carriage from the ground is less than 33 centimeters. Passengers will not notice the wheels unless they look down. It is more convenient for the elderly and children to get on and off the car. In addition, the trackless train imitates the flexible marshalling mode of high-speed rail and can adjust its transport capacity at any time according to changes in passenger flow. That is to say, when the train can carry more than 300 passengers, the standard 3 sections formation can be used. And when it can carry more than 500 passengers, the number of formations can be increased to 5 sections, which successfully achieves flexibility and greatly improves the transportation capacity. The advantages of trackless trains in terms of intelligence are also obvious. With the blessing of 5G technology, the trackless train can conduct real-time command and data monitoring through the Smart City Comprehensive Platform, avoiding safety accidents such as running red lights by mistake, accidentally injuring pedestrians and vehicles, and abnormal situations will be handled at the fastest speed. In addition, the trackless train has an intermittent perimeter intrusion alarm system near the running track, which not only ensures the safe running of the train, but also avoids false touches by other vehicles. It can be said that the designers have fully considered the safety issues that the public wants. In fact, to put it bluntly, a trackless train looks like a train, but in fact it is more like an extended version of a bus. Because although it has no rails, it has tires, and trackless trains also use the rubber tires of cars. And it is not that there is no track, but the track of the train is invisible and is a virtual track. To put it simply, trackless trains use special sensors on their own trains to identify the lines of virtual tracks preset on the road, such as ground transportation lines, and then use safety control or on-board signal control or even machine vision system, etc., to control and drive this large bus. So as long as these parts don't fail at the same time, the train can accurately run according to the preset virtual track of the train. In short, it is similar to the train in the subway, and it is not afraid that this train will compete with other cars in traffic jams, because it is so long and has its own track just like the train. Naturally, the cost of such a good train is not cheap. It will cost 40 million yuan to buy this train. According to the city reports that have been built, it is not cheap to build a trackless train track, and it costs about 180 million yuan per kilometer on average. Of course, it looks expensive because there is no comparison. If we are comparing it with the subway, it is really cheap. Because on average, the construction of subway lines is about 500 million yuan per kilometer, and this does not include the cost of building platforms and purchasing trains. Therefore, the cost of the trackless train is really cheap. Since its release, the Intelligent Rail Express system has been put into operation in many domestic cities in China, including Zhuzhou, Yibin, Harbin, and Suzhou. Overseas acquisition of 2 project orders from the UAE and Malaysia has become a new weapon for China's advanced manufacturing to go global. So how is this new type of urban rail transit facility being promoted in China? Will it replace public transportation in the future and form a new way of travel? Experts from the China Research Institute also said that the current application of trackless trains is still immature. Not only are the technical standards not sound enough, but there is also no legal basis for the rights and responsibilities of trains on the road. It is indeed too early to replace public transport. In addition, the Intelligent Rail Express system is guided based on image recognition of ground markings. In the event of rain, snow, and other weather that will cover the markings, it will inevitably become an ordinary, extended version of the bus. As for whether to build or not, we still need to think carefully and do what we can. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more great content. See you next time.